Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Today, Psalm 7:1. Lord, my God, here he is again, this relational God. I take refuge in you. Save and deliver me from all who pursue me, or they will tear me apart like a lion and rip me to pieces with no one to rescue me. Wow. That's quite a dramatic phrase, that second part of that. But Lord, my God. Okay, David had a deep understanding of who God was. David had a deep relationship with God, even in the midst of extreme unfavorable circumstances. And he wasn't afraid to admit it. And he got so graphic with God. I love David's relationship because that's why I'm spending time in Psalms, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it as well. Because David's relationship with God was so real. It was so vulnerable. And he realized that, first of all, he was his God. He didn't serve any other gods. He didn't have any other idols that he's bowing to for his refuge. Oh, my God, my refuge. If we could understand that when you go to work or when you're out in the public's eye, you're not under the refuge of the stars or the sky that you see or the sun that you see or even the ceiling that's above any place that you're at. That's not your place of refuge. Your place of refuge is so much greater than what you can actually see. It's God with you and me, that he is our safe place. He is the one that is your covering. He is the one that can see all of your actions. And I think sometimes that, I'm without God, God doesn't see me. And all of a sudden I remembered that God is my refuge. So no matter if I'm walking down the street, pumping gas at Walmart, wherever God finds me, that's where God is at. And he has got a protection shield. He is my safe place. I can run there. I can live there under the protection of God. He doesn't decide one day when I wake up, okay, I'm going to take my protection away from Sabra. I'm done. She just hasn't lived up quite to what I thought. So now I'm going to take no, God doesn't live. He's not like that. David understood that God could see him and God had his enemies at hand. He said, okay, Lord, I know I'm under your refuge, but if my enemies come through, if you allow those enemies to come through, I know I'm going to be ripped to shreds. But even then, there's a greater place. I know that's hard to understand, but there's a greater eternal perspective that's going on that sometimes I think we miss because we're so short-sighted of what we see here. We are living every day one more step into eternity. Enjoy it, knowing that God sees all and he is your refuge. He is your safe place.